Hey everybody, it's Aaron Norris with the Norris Group. It is November 30th, 2018, and what are your favorite smart technology on your Christmas list and real estate? That and much more as we cover the biggest headlines in real estate. Don't miss our radio show and podcast. We interview Shayna Galboff. She was nice enough to be part of our short-term rental and vacation rental program that we did back in Cashing In on a Boom. And we wanted to talk a little bit more about co-living. I call it Plan B, but it's a very cool idea if you get caught with the city outlawing vacation rentals and short-term rentals. You won't want to miss it. She talks a little bit more about her setup and how different it is compared to some of the professional co-living places that we've interviewed earlier in this year, Common. So don't miss that on the radio show and podcast this weekend. The latest S&P CoreLogic index shows prices increased 5.5%, down from 5.7% last year. The Commerce Department reported new home sales decreased to their lowest in 3 years, now standing at 544,000. Foreclosure activity as a whole was down 4% year over year. However, it's up 38% in some areas, especially those that have been hit by hurricanes. Those are finally sort of working their way through the process. Going to have to watch that moving into 2019. Mortgage rates did not show a ton of movement. 30-year rates are now at 4.81% and 15-year rates at 4.25%. And pending home sales decreased 2.6% last month, according to the National Association of Realtors. Being worth millions can be super boring, so you need to find new projects. And Joe Gebbia, he is the co-founder of Airbnb, has set his sights on a project he is calling Backyard. The initiative looks at home sharing and living, as it appears Airbnb will be getting more involved in developing its own inventory built specifically for shared housing and vacationers. His team is currently hiring industrial designers, interaction designers, architects, roboticists, mechanical and hardware engineers, all these different kind of people to sort of approach this from a very holistic standpoint. And who better to do it? They've got so much data on what properties work best, how often they get rented, in what areas. Wow, could Airbnb be sort of what Apple was to hardware in the computer space? Could they be that to the housing space? It'll be really interesting to watch. Dallas, Texas is the latest housing market to show a slowdown, and in their market, builders are cutting their prices of new homes by up to $150,000. Yikes! It's not just Texas, but we continue to hear about builders across the country nail-biting as we enter sort of this new phase. Annual existing home sales decreased for 8 straight months, the longest in over 4 years that the country has seen this kind of a slump. And Dallas is seeing the weakest market because fewer people are buying as home prices are growing faster than wages. That doesn't sound familiar. The Federal Housing Finance Agency announced it is increasing 2019 conforming loan limits for mortgages acquired by Fannie and Freddie to $484,350 on one-unit properties and a cap of $726,525 in high-cost areas. The previous loan limits, if you didn't know, are $453,100 and $679,650 respectively, so like a 7% jump. So for here in California, that's pretty exciting news. Will it lead to more sales in higher price point areas? We will have to wait and see. According to Realtor.com, there's a tougher road ahead for both buyers and sellers in 2019. For home buyers in 2019, rising interest rates are a big concern, and it's unsure if it's going to affect home prices. For sellers in 2019, we've got to be mindful that those increases are possibly going to affect the prices that we expect to get for our properties. They give us 4 trends to look out for in 2019. Number 1, more inventory for sale. 2, sales are likely to be a little softer. 3, millennials will purchase more homes than any generation this next year. And finally, the tax plan will continue to be a big wild card, and we're just waiting to see how that's going to all play out. Looking forward to 2019. Zillow is jumping into the 2019 predictions game, and well, it sort of feels like they should have come out around Halloween because some of them are pretty terrible. So their big headline is a 5.8% mortgage rate prediction for 2019, and more residential properties will be destroyed because of frequency and magnitude of natural disasters. Well, thanks for being so positive, Zillow. Zillow also did a recent survey of economists, and they see that home prices in 2019 will go about 3.79% for the year. And their economist, Aaron Terraza, said, a slower moving market is likely to give more buyers a chance to catch their breath and choose from a wider selection of homes that fit their preferences and budgets. So we'll see. What is the coolest and the weirdest and must-have tech items and smart gadgets for 2019? Well, this week, Inman gives us a look onto what's on their list. How about a smart coffee table? You know, the ones that, like at Starbucks where you set your phone on and it charges? Well, you can have one of your very own for $199. That's pretty cool. Or how about a $460 shower head? Yes, a smart shower head where you go into the shower and you tell Alexa, hey, Alexa, turn on the shower head, because apparently you need help turning on the shower. Or how about a $2,099 refrigerator with food tracking and recipes and expiration date notifications? The only thing there with a refrigerator, I don't need a refrigerator to tell me like, hey, should you eat that? Ooh, I'm going to go ahead and pass on that. And this next one I'm definitely going to pass on. It's a $4,700 toilet by Kohler. It's going to have to do a lot of things for me to want to spend around $5,000 on a toilet. Anyway, I'm going to leave it up to you. You tell me the smart gadgets that are on your Christmas list. I can't wait to hear. If you're on YouTube, please leave a comment below and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a beat. If you're on Facebook, please don't forget to not only like the Norris Group page, but don't forget to add us to your See First list and with notifications on. Leave your comments below the video. And if we miss something, share the story on our comment sections on either YouTube or Facebook, and we'll make sure to include it on our blog at thenorrisgroup.com/blog. December 11th, Bruce is launching his all-new talk, 10 Decisions Real Estate Investors Need to Make in the Next 12 Months. He'll be launching that at SDCIA. One of the biggest holiday parties in the real estate investment space is happening at SDCIA down in San Diego. You're going to be able to find all the upcoming events of this 10 Decisions talk on our website under the events. And you won't want to miss January 26th. We are releasing a market timing report. This is something that we don't do every year. It's been 2 years since we've done this. This one's called California Real Estate on Borrowed Time. It's 250 pages, 400 charts, and Bruce's projections on the trajectory of the years ahead. He still stands behind a lot of what he said a couple years ago, but the path to get there can be a little bit tricky. You're going to want to hear the latest report. Don't wait to sign up because we are selling pretty quickly. For more information, just hit that events tab and you're going to be able to find that information there, or go to thenorrisgroup.com/TikTok. If you want more information on hard money loans, including fix and flip, buy and hold, and new construction in both California and in Florida, check out thenorrisgroup.com and hit that hard money loan tab. And if you're interested in passive investing with mortgages and trust deeds, check out the invest tab on the website. With that, have a fantastic weekend and we'll see you next week.